Say I'm sorry, nigga. Say I'm sorry. Yeah, say I'm sorry for lyrically ripping me, nigga. Yeah, I don't like them bars. You lyrically killed my ass, nigga. Could you say I'm sorry? Yeah. I'm the hardest nigga out of Canada. What's up, man? What's up, y'all? My mama was a goddamn scripper, and this is a motherfucking podcast. I got a lot on my mind. Bad bit on the vine. I got a lot on my mind. Bad bit on the vine. How you guys doing? I'm the host of My Mama Was a Stripper podcast, and that's how you should remember me. I'm a guy. Here, I want to say this shit is sponsored by Chapo Trap House for always letting me comment under their videos. Shit is sponsored by Bo Jackson for letting me use his sneaker for a mic stand today. I want to say shouts out to No Walls Studios, because we up in this motherfucker with no walls, clearly. How are y'all fucking doing this week? Nigga, if a nigga lyrically rips you. Nah, I don't think that dude did lyrically rip Tory Lanez. That's what I'm talking about. If you guys don't know, I mean, I like for my audience to be pretty savvy. That's why I come out the day before Joe Budden podcast, and I just get way more viewers because I want to give you like a good intro to that, like a good some preface knowledge, some pre-knowledge, if I may. What I've been thinking about this week, how much I'm not going to do stand-up. I don't give a fuck about stand-up. I really don't. I have a lot of jokes. I love when I get really, I want to say drunk, but I just say happy. I love when I get on and happy. I mean, because it was happy because it's shit. I remember I used to do this shit in middle school. People would just walk up to me, and then like I'd have 2 people standing in front of me, and then I'd be like, let me see if I get 5 people standing in front of me, and I just lure people in with some stupid ass conversation about whatever is there. Like, hey, you ever lick a brick? Is licking a pole dirtier than licking the ground? Let's talk about it. Is licking a pole dirtier than licking the ground? I mean, because hands are touching the pole. But feet is touching the ground. But I mean, feet's not touching anything that, I guess when you drop shit onto the ground, would that be dirtier than touching it onto a pole? Very good question. Hey, let's get Billy over here. Billy, come over here. What do you think about that? I'm not going to listen to you. I'm just going to give you more points. Talk. I'm really good at that. So I'm just standing up and talking. You know what I'm saying? But it looks like I give a fuck about what you're saying. I don't know. I think that's called crowd work.
With several viral.
Oh my god. Sorry. Got little YouTube videos and shit popping up on my phone. The new Lil Dicky about to drop. That new Lil Dicky. Shit, me, I'm refreshing my page all goddamn day over here looking for that motherfucking Lil Dicky. I'm trying to think of a Lil Dicky riff I can go on. It's fucking hard to riff god. Shouts to the riff gods like people like Cumtown and Bodega Boys. Them niggas are riff gods. They'll sit there. They would have been sitting here talking about Lil Dicky going for the presidential race for 10 minutes. They'd be like, "Hey, Lil Dicky, you supporting Bernie?" You go, "I love Bernie, but I'm Jewish." I don't know. Never mind. I don't fucking see. I don't fucking know how to riff. I ain't no riff. That's just racism. God damn it! I got a lot on my mind. Bad bitch on the mind. I've been only listening to. I've only been listening to Griselda, which is I've been talking about them for weeks. Griselda. Griselda's been ruining my music. I mean, but I've been also only listening to Playboi Carti. So it's like, if I don't want to hear rap, I've been listening to Playboi Carti. I don't even want to hear Juice WRLD. I don't even want to hear fucking Famous Dex. Dex just put out a song. Dexter. Dex just put out a song. He's like, "You don't know what I'm going through. What I be going through. Me. I got some things I can do. And I'm like, bro, you gotta do just like a couple lyrics. I mean, like, you don't have to like, you could say the same thing over. You could say, get that drip on that wall. I got that drip on that wall. Bad bitch from the north. You know, like, I'm not mad at that. But this song particularly, let me try to see if I can. Let me go ahead and ruin my podcast by playing this shit real quick. I mean, like, ruin, you know what I'm saying? Ruin it by, with terrible audio. My Life Crazy. What the fuck, Dexter? It's just a crazy beat. But I really don't get why he...
It's like I be really pouring my heart out to this shit.
He's really pouring his heart out. He says some things. I'm not going to play the song because you motherfuckers can't hear it. But he says some things. He's just kind of like, my grandma, she born, my mama was done, this simple man. You know, I mean, those are real lyrics. Okay, that's not a good example. Those are really good. Those are really, like, not good, but, like, deep, I guess, lyrics. In the shit, he's just like, she told me to, yeah, literally one of the lines he says, she asked for an Uber. I gave her some mushrooms. And I was just like, what the fuck? I don't know. I love the guy. Shouts out to... fucking shouts out to that nigga, Eric Griffin. Is it Eric Griffin? Or is that the fucking, which one is it? Oh, shit, I just realized these niggas got the same name. Eric Griffin and Eric Griffith. Let me see. Yep. Okay, so we got Eric Griffin. That's the nigga from Workaholics. Let's see Eric Griffith. Alright, I'm quickly figuring this out that this is Eddie Griffith. Or is it Eddie Griffin? Hold on. It is Eddie Griffin. Okay, so it's Eric Griffin, Eddie Griffin. Nobody's name is Griffith. I don't know where the fuck I got that from. But, you can tell him I said it. I love fucking, it pretty much loves all. I love fucking all. What am I trying to... I love all black comedians, honestly. Have I ever seen a black comedian that wasn't funny? Actually, I totally have. I totally have seen black comedians that weren't funny, only in the mirror, and at, and at other open mics. You'll see black dudes who are just like, hey, I grew up around white people. I don't even have any funny friends. All my friends are in a fraternity I couldn't get into. What's up, guys? You know what's weird? You know, peanut shells. I mean, if they're gonna serve them to us, they could at least take them out of the shells. Hey, man, if you don't shit your bitch ass down, if you don't let your motherfucking... Hey, you know who I figured out, though, is the gangsters of comedy? That nigga, 5150. Was it 5150? Corey Holcomb. Oh, my God. I know I'm super fucking late on this, but y'all, go look it up. Oh, my God, go look it up. Go look up. I don't know if they have the video out still, because I think they do still have the video out. You know what I'm saying? Aries Spears. One day, Aries Spears goes. Let me just tell you guys, because this is a podcast. Let me try to halfway tell you a song, you know, a little song. But all right. One day, Aries Spears, famous comedian from Mad TV. He's the black guy on Mad TV who can like do the Jay-Z impression really well. You know, are you familiar with the black guy who does the Jay-Z impression? Don't start with this shit, y'all. I'm starting to get texts. So the black guy that does the Jay-Z impression, Aries Spears. You know, Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb is the funniest nigga on Black Jesus. He's just known for really offensive stand-up. A lot, yeah. He's a big dog stand-up, though. He's funny as fuck. He's very mean. I'm scared of this nigga. You know, like, there's some niggas who are like, there's niggas who, like, you don't have to worry about their comedy. You know, like, their comedy is always going to help you. Like, I feel like Lil Rel, his comedy is always going to make the mood better. You know, you're like, oh, Lil Rel, thanks for the, you're right. That is funny. You know, that is a funny question to ask, Lil Rel. You're a genius. This nigga Corey Holcomb, he gonna be dressed worse than you, and you're not gonna want to mention it because he will flame you to death. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, hey man, that's a microphone in your shirt. Hell yeah, little nigga, this a stepdaddy goddamn outfit. This is what you get when you get some pussy. You ever fuck a bitch with some hair on the pussy, then you might know about it. Yeah, you bitch ass nigga. And I'm like, damn, you're right. You're right, Corey. I fuck mad bitches with the hair on their pussy though, by the way. JSYK. So I mean, you know, just so you know, I've been in the jungles. Pause. I'm not, shouts out to Red Velvet. Oh my God, I've never told y'all niggas to go follow my Instagram. Go follow my Instagram. I'm going to spell it for you right now. SLAYYRRRRRRR. That's a hard R. That's hard. That's 8 hard R's. So look that shit up, Slayer. And then one of my last couple posts is Red Velvet, a real LA gangster that only I know. Only I follow her. She's viral to me. And everything she says is hilarious. She's a gangster. Shouts out to her. I think I'm going to send her this podcast. Maybe I'll timestamp it. Or maybe I'll just forget. Who knows? Who gives a fuck? You know, your mom, I don't, you know, who gives a fuck? Oh, guess what, though? Speaking of who gives a fuck, who's giving of a fuck, I just hit the lottery. No, I'm kidding. That was totally a lie. And in fact, it's the opposite. I just set up the Patreon, guys. If you notice, we got that fire. They got that fire cover art. We just got that new fire cover art. We got new cover art. Or I got a cover art. Fucking not using Getty Images anymore. And Patreon's up. So what I'm gonna do, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna record another podcast. I'm either gonna record it tomorrow or Friday or maybe even Sunday. But the point is, it's gonna come before the next podcast, and it's gonna be like a total Patreon podcast. And I'm sorry for that annoying ass voice. It's gonna be a total Patreon podcast, and then y'all motherfuckers gonna get to be like, shit, nigga, where you get these motherfucking flows from? These extra flows, nigga. I got extra flows on deck. Y'all just don't know about it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a Patreon episode once a week. It's gonna be between the other episodes. I'm gonna give away all the secret facts and all the names of some shit I might talk about, like that I don't want to talk about. I'll talk about, you know, all the stuff, all the bad stuff, you know. I want to tell you what I'm going to talk about, but I feel like if I did it, I would still get, if I even told you what I was going to talk about, I'd get in trouble on here. So that's the point. I'm trying to get in trouble on this Patreon episodes. So fuck it, let's turn up. Let's talk shit about, I used to do this thing. There's 2 people I ever used to be afraid of on the internet. On the internet. There was only 2 people I was ever afraid of. And this is the past, okay? This is circa 2013. Around 2013, there was these 2 people that I felt like were listening to me, and I got scared. I felt like they were Big Brother. And it's funny because one of their big brothers was Big's brother. Used to be Dame and Big's brother. I'm talking about Kanye. Kanye West. You know Kanye West? You familiar? I used to think around the time when Kanye stole Yeezus album cover from like the little kid on the internet and shit, he was doing this thing where he had like what we were calling Kanye camps. And on the Patreon episode, I'm going to tell a story about my friend who went to the Kanye camp and why, and I didn't want to go to the Kanye camp, and I'll tell you why, you know, on the Patreon or whatever. Just remind me. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Fucking Kanye used to fucking have camps of kids. I mean, obviously, everybody knows this, though. Like, everybody knows how many collaborators Kanye's okay with. Like, he will credit you. It's not an uncredited collaboration, but it is a, you know. Go watch interviews about T-Pain working with Kanye and shit. And I would just prefer to keep that guy on a, I've always preferred to keep him on a, let me get the product side, as opposed to, let me hang out and be a part of the process and shit. Nah, I'm good, because if I get bleach on my t-shirt, I'm gonna feel like an asshole. You got it. And then there was another guy, and actually these are two of my favorite artists. Honestly, I love Kanye's music. In fact, that was one of my favorite lines. That was actually my favorite line on Pablo. Literally, that was actually my literal favorite line. Is if I fuck this model, you bleach my asshole. Just the way he said asshole, it was just really funny. But who else am I into? Oh yeah, who else? Literally, I deleted my Twitter because of these two people. Because I used to go on long Twitter rants where I would describe things. I don't even clearly remember my fucking old Twitter. It's between one of 2 or 3 names, but who cares? Don't look it up, I had about a few followers, like a lot more than I have on YouTube, let's just put it like that. And then, because that actually came from my Vine days. And oh lordy, I'm gonna really fucking describe the shit out of Vine on that Patreon. Oh my god, this is almost becoming just a Patreon advertisement. I'll tell you what, I will tell you a little bit about Vine, okay? I will tell you a little bit about Vine right here, just to let you know. Around the time, the reason I got a lot of followers on Vine, I had maybe 30K followers on Vine, and I was a troll at the time. I would hang out on Hollywood Boulevard. That's where I used to live. Hollywood Boulevard, like right on the stars and shit. So everybody would be like, you walk outside. It's the fantastic. It's Hollywood. You walk out and you just walk up to, like Asian people who can clearly speak English but pretend they can't, stuff like that, And then like German people who think they can speak English but clearly can't, like, you want where we going to go, Fisher? You know where we can go for fun to have drinks? We want beer, these winesters, and then I'm just like, so Hollywood Boulevard was a pretty cheesy thing. But what I would do was I would sexually harass people. I don't think it. I mean, it could be considered sexually harassment, obviously, which is why I just went ahead and Eminem that whole thing. I did sexually harass. I did get it left back in 6th grade class. No, it wasn't harassment because I didn't touch anybody or anything, and I actually didn't mention sex really often, or. Like, I don't think except for maybe once or twice with the guys. Most of the times I would walk up to people. It was called Let Me Holler. Let Me Holler. Type that into, I think there's some on Instagram still. And if you type in the old Vine place, you'll find me. Let Me Holler is all, it's where I'd walk up and say, like if you're white, I'd say, excuse me, miss. I would really enjoy taking you to Starbucks or Chipotle. And then she would either make an ugly face, harassed, or giggle, mildly harassed, and then I would just walk away. Normally, I wouldn't even normally, as soon as my, little spoiler alert, I hooked up with one of those girls, actually, because she pursued me afterwards. She was like, oh, you're so cool. I was like, oh, okay. But most of the time, the Vine would stop. Vines are 6 seconds, and I would just walk away. Say, sorry to bother you. Just try and catch that good 6 seconds. And a lot of times they would understand. If they didn't, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Purr it. I remember one time I see like a beautiful black woman. I say, African queen, may I may I worship thee or something like that. She just kept walking. You know, all the cool girls just keep walking. Like, all the girls who know how to get hit on, you know. But I promise you all, I have not hit on one woman since Let Me Holla. There you go. You cannot fucking me too that. That is progress. That is change. I'm a different person. I don't hit on anybody. I don't hit on none of them. Like I hook up with a woman sometimes. They'll be like, I've been wanting to hook up with you for 2 years, and I'll be like, well, you should have said something earlier. The fuck do I look like out here trying to hit on you? That sounds like abuse. That whole term sounds abusive. So nope. Not gonna do it. But the point is, okay, I did Let Me Holla. You know, I was equal gender, equal everything. I hollered at many men. You know, I said, hey, bro, let me S that D. You know, you can get a little bit more vulgar with the guys. I think I literally said, let me S that D, or let me take you out somewhere, big dog. You know, something along those terms. It was more so to example my creativity in hitting, in my creativity in lawyering skills in general. Remember I told you guys, I think last episode, I lawyered myself into that. I used to lawyer myself into that pussy. I swear to God, I don't even, hey man, I don't even get pussy anymore unless it just shows up in my bed. You know, facts. I promise, guys. Like, I know getting pussy is the worst thing to do. I don't do it. I just don't do it. I mean, I don't do it. They call me Ashy Dicks. Big Ashy Dick Slayer. Ashy Dick Slayer. Yeah, Alexa, kill me. Big Ashy Dick Slayer. Fucking, let's see where we're at with this. Like, how do I fucking follow Ashy Dick Slayer? Well, okay. Well, we're going to. Oh, yeah. I was explaining earlier, I listened to only Griselda and Cardi. But, you know who I feel bad for? Losey. I feel bad for Losey. Lucifer. I feel bad for Lucifer. He's having a bunch of label troubles. And honestly, no. Yeah, like, you know, everybody has label troubles. I don't really, what the fuck am I, a reporter? What am I here to tell you, fucking news? Suck my dick. Like, I'm not here to tell, this isn't the goddamn news podcast. So you guys can suck my SOSMD. I'm here to tell you about Crips and the Brips. That's the Blood Crips. Stuff like that. Shout out to, like, I want to shout out people I don't think are ever going to listen to this podcast, but I like them. That's, like, the funnest thing to do, because it's like, you know. Shouts out to Rachel Feinstein. Just cause she's God. Shout outs to Wexler. Oh, shout out to the Grammys, and shout out to Drake for shitting on the Grammy that he got. That shit was awesome. Drake was like, nigga, if you can still fuck niggas' baby moms, he's like, if when you walk in the mall, a nigga follow you around because he want to rob you, if your car costs a little bit more than people think it costs, you've already made it. I was like, God damn, Drizzy, you right. He was like, if you record your podcast all yourself and roll weed while you do it, you already made it. You already fucking made it. I was like, hell yeah. And Barty was like, Bacardi. She was like, this is Cardi, Bacardi, but Barty. She was like, I want to thank y'all. I want to thank everybody. I don't know. Her shit was just fire. Offset feels like a. You see, I want to say at first Offset felt like he was just a robot to me. I would always be like, why is this nigga like a robot? And when you look at him, you're probably gonna get those vibes. You're gonna be like, is this a fucking robot? You know, like why does this nigga never, like, he never like shakes his shoulders or anything. You know, he never kind of shakes it off. He's always just stiff, tight. What's up? Offset. And I'm like, okay, I hear you, brother. I hear you. Back it. Man, I'm a nigga to me. I'm like, okay, back it. We got back it. I never know what he says there. Back it or whatever. But the point is, Offset. I used to think Offset was a fucking robot, but it's not true. He's actually he just has anger problems. Like, you can tell he's like real pent up. Like, my nigga doesn't, like, he should masturbate or something. You know, I mean, I wouldn't tell him that. He nigga will Falcon punch me like he did that motherfucker on the stage. Look that up. Look up Offset Falcon punch. Look up Gucci Mane Falcon punch while we're at it. Isn't that fucked up? Gucci Mane's like the only person it's like super okay that no one likes anything about who he is now. Everybody's just like, man, the youth from 5 years ago, that was my boy. Like, even the kids that everybody who, like, even Gucci Mane's like, yeah, I totally prefer to me from 3 years ago. You know, you're like, what the fuck, Gucci? And it's like, but Gucci, aren't you like in a happy relationship, sane and out of prison and good? And he's like, yep. But, you know, just much more exciting on drugs and alcohol. You know, I don't get why he's not. Oh shit, y'all. I haven't even told you. It's Black History Month. It's Black's history. It's all the blacks are history this month. I'm just kidding. All the blacks are history. They're fucking, oh shit. Oh, God damn it, the blacks are history. No, but that's what I'm saying. Offset, you know, I'm all over the place, obviously. Offset is the type of person, no matter what you say to him, he's going to punch you in the face. You might be like, hey, bro, that was a compliment. Be like, oh, my bad, I didn't even hear you. I didn't even know. You was talking at me. Don't come up in here talking at me. So that's why, guess what, guys? When it if it were a celebrity deathmatch match, I'm taking Offset over Chris Brown. What? I'm the only nigga on the internet that's taking Offset in this fight over Chris Brown. I'm the only nigga. You know why? Because y'all don't understand how Patero earrings work. Nigga, I just watched Dragon Ball Super Broly. I mean Dragon Ball Super Broly, the movie. It's just some anime shit. But if you know how to do a fusion dance, if you figure out how to fusion dance, my nigga, all three of the Migos can fuse together through a fusion dance. That's one person fighting three people. You're fucking stupid if you think Chris Brown's beating three Migos. He could take one Migo. He could take a Quavo because he light skinned. But even Takeoff and Offset, no, they're too, like, Chris Brown is doing, all right, I imagine this. Offset runs out. Like a real Offset's Blade, right? Offset runs up Blade. Back it. And then you got and then Chris Brown's over here back flipping. Flip. Chris Brown is looking like Neo from the Matrix. So Chris Brown is doing all types of flips, spin around flips, double flips, back flips, triple flips, jumping off the wall, quadruple flips, you know, septuple flips. This guy's just flip, right? So he's dodging hella bullets. He's dodging all the bullets. Because guess what? Offset comes with guns immediately, and that's where Chris Brown's wrong. You see, Breezy, in my scenario right now, Breezy's wearing the exact same thing as the young lady from The Matrix. Yeah, Trinity. But it's a red. So he's wearing like all red latex. Yeah, Chris Brown's wearing all red latex doing flips, right? Offset is wearing like commando clothes. You get what I'm saying? No, Offset's wearing the exact same thing as Liam Neeson's from Taken. Okay? And then Offset runs up. He's like, I have a very special set of skills. Offset! And then Chris Brown's like, oh, hell no. And then Offset shoots like 10 bullets at Chris Brown. And Chris Brown does the whole the whole Trinity back thing where the bullet, the limbo, where the bullets, skate over her belly. His belly, because who cares? We're not here to gender this kid, okay? We're not here to gender my boy. Don't gender my fucking boy, eh? My fucking boy, don't gender him. I'll tell you what, I'll be the only motherfucker to gender my goddamn boy. I'll tell you what, gendering my motherfucking guy. These guys over here gendering this guy here. His guy's over here getting gendered left and right. He's trying to have a baklava with Action Bronson. He's fucking getting gendered over here. Mayhem Loren is here. We're eating pie. We're getting gendered left and right. I'm like, God damn it, how do I put my cigarette out on your gender? What's the agenda for your fucking gender? I'll tell you what. Thank you, God, for listening to this, you fucking awesome person. I promise I will keep, you see what I'm saying? On a Patreon, I would keep that shit going because I wouldn't be afraid. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't be afraid. Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Hey, man, you know what I've been realizing? Fuck this whole scene, because at the end of the day, like I said, at the end of the scene, the other two Migos come out. They fuse with Offset. Offset's hair turns blonde. They go super SoundCloud. He goes super SoundCloud. The hair turns up blonde, and they turn into Future. All three Migos combined together turn into Future, and then Future's wearing Gucci flip-flops, and he just fucks your bitch. So while Chris Brown's doing flips, Future just fucks his bitch. And then that's it. Future's like, I just fucked your bitch and some Gucci flip flops. And then they start, and then it's over. Poor Chris Breezy. If you pick Chris Brown, then I'm sorry. So yeah, man, I've been thinking, all right. Yeah, I do gay face all the time. Gay face, I told y'all what gay face is. You know what I mean? It's a common term. It just means looking like you gay and you're not. I do gay face because it just gets you farther in the city. You don't actually have to fuck. There's plenty of people fucking, I'm like a big fat tease. But I've been doing nerd face lately. That's actually why I wanted to say that. I've been actually doing nerd face as well. Nerd face it's fucking weird. I got this bag, okay? I got like a little, if you're from LA, or if you live in any city that there's no farms in, then you probably then you probably already progressed to the point of wearing man bags and stuff. I mean, I don't really know if the farmlands are wearing them yet, but I'm just saying. Normally niggas are progressed to the point of, or everybody here in the city or whatever, a city or, whatever city you can think of is wearing, wearing a man bag, right? So I go to the store and I'm like, oh, Harry Potter man bag. It's not that cool. It's not a cool man bag, but this one's cool. The one that says Slytherin, because it looks like you're a big slime. It looks like a young thug snake, So I'm like, dope. I'm about to rock this. So I get the Slytherin shit, right? I even put my homie's sticker on it. It says drugs. I got it from Clark Jizz. Shout out to Clark Jizz. Diet Mountain Dude on the Instagrams. Hey, he gave me like a really cool sticker, so now my shit's like drugs with the Slytherin. Oh, dude, you're so hip. You're so smart and cool. Man, I get on the goddamn bus, right? This nigga right here, this nigga pulls up on me. He's like at least 40 years old. At least Irish. Yeah, he's definitely Irish. You know, he's like 40 years old, straight white as hell. He's like, hey, are you in Slytherin? And god damn it. As soon as he fucking said that, I realized where Gayface was gonna, where Nerdface was gonna take me. You know, Gayface always takes me to free drugs. Free drugs in the bathroom. He's got on Gayface. Get this guy in here, give him some free drugs in the bathroom. But Nerdface gets me people that smell like mothballs talking to me. This nigga at least 40 years old, smell like goddamn mothballs, and wouldn't talk to no girl. Wouldn't talk to the young lady next to me. I'm pretty sure she had like a, I don't know, some type of nerd face on. Some type of goddamn, like a Naruto or some shit. I don't fucking know. Shit was cheesy though. It was corny, man. Picking up mad fucking nerds now is what I'm saying. It's just, shit's sad. That's the whole point of that fucking story. Let me think if I want to keep going. Kind of want to go poop. I mean, should I wrap it up or should I poop? Like, is there something I really want to let you guys know about before I'm all the way out of the game? Oh yeah. I still follow the girl, the stripper who has my birthday. She's the shit. She drops mad nudes. It's just crazy how a lot of girls are getting away with nudes on Instagram, but then a lot of girls don't get away with any nudes at all. I think it's because people be reporting, which is not cool at all. What's some other topics I said I was gonna hit? No, I think that's it, guys. What do I want to talk about? I think that's it. I'll save if there's anything else to talk about, we will get to it on Patreon, because now I have a Patreon. So go fuck with my Patreon. It is the same as my Instagram, Slayer with all them R's. My mama was a stripper. My mama was a goddamn stripper. Oh, let me tell you guys. Let me close. My mom sent me a text this week. No, I haven't called her, but she did send me a text. She said, This was 9:30 at night on Saturday, so I couldn't call her. I was blackout. Duh. She says, there is no power in buying or selling. There is power in ownership. Kissy face emoji. So I guess my mom just heard 444 for the first time. So I just messaged her back. Facts. And that's it for this week's My Mama Was a Stripper podcast. My mama was a goddamn stripper podcast. My mama was a stripper podcast. Shit, boy. My mama was a stripper podcast. Gang, I love you guys. Let me think. Oh yeah. That's it. Bye.
Yeah. Clearly. Hey, first bit I love, she fucked Danny Brown first chance. Second one I love, she fucked my best friend. Yeah. Man, I'm smart, something like a nerd though. I ain't talking about the third though. First bit I love, she fucked Danny Brown first chance. Second one I love, she fucked my best friend. Man, I'm smart, something like a nerd though. I ain't talking about the third though. First bit I love, she fucked Danny Brown first chance. Second one I love, she fucked my best friend. Man, I'm smart, something like a nerd though. I ain't talking about the third though. First bit I love, she fucked Danny Brown first chance. Second one I love, she fucked my best friend. Man, I'm smart, something like a nerd though. I ain't talking about the third though. Last time I cared, pushed away cause I got scared. I ain't talking about her though. All my girls be over me. I look like a hurdle. Last time I tried, last time I made a girl cry. Last time I wonder why I do it for the whispering eye. Last time I cried, Slayer. Last time I died, last time I got shot in the heart. Now I ain't got no heart. Last time I left, last time I felt smart. Last time I stayed, last time that I got played. Last time I stayed, last time I stayed, last time that I got played. Clearly. First bit I love, she fucked Danny Brown first chance. Second one I love, she fucked my best friend. Man, I'm smart, something like a nerd though. I ain't talking about the third though. First bit I love, she fucked Danny Brown first chance. Second one I love, she fucked my best friend. Man, I'm smart, something like a nerd though. I ain't talking about the third though. First bit I love, she fucked Danny Brown first chance. Second one I love, she fucked my best friend. Man, I'm smart, something like a nerd though. I ain't talking about the third though. First bit I love, she fucked Danny Brown first chance. Second one I love, she fucked my best friend. Man, I'm smart, something like a nerd though. I ain't talking about the third though. Please reach out, Danny Brown. Get him on the second verse though. I'm at the third though. I'm at the third though. Get him on the second verse though. I'm at the third though. Please reach out, Danny Brown. Get him on the second verse though. I'm at the third though. I'm at the third though. Get him on the second verse though. I'm at the third though. I wanna be friends. Please reach out, Danny Brown. Get him on the second verse though. I'm at the third though. I'm at the third though. Get him on the second verse though. I'm at the third though. Please reach out, Danny Brown. Get him on the second verse though. I'm at the third though. I'm at the third though. Get him on the second verse though. I'm at the third though. Please reach out, Danny Brown. Get him on the second verse though. I'm at the third though. I'm at the third though. Get him on the second verse though. I'm at the third though. She fucked Danny Brown first chance. Second one I love, she fucked my best friend. Man, I'm smart, something like a nerd though. I ain't talking about the third though. First bit I love, she fucked Danny Brown first chance. Second one I love, she fucked my best friend. Man, I'm smart, something like a nerd though. I ain't talking about the third though. First bit I love, she fucked Danny Brown first chance. Second one I love, she fucked my best friend. Man, I'm smart, something like a nerd though. I ain't talking about the third though. First bit I love, she fucked Danny Brown first chance. Second one I love, she fucked my best friend. Man, I'm smart, something like a nerd though. I ain't talking about the third though.